Yo, what's good?
What's happening? What's happening? It's the gang. What's everybody? I like to welcome everybody to another episode of the Interception with me and my homeboy Will. Hey, I sound clear to you? Can you
Yeah,
hear me good?
yeah,
Okay.
you see my light. My shit faded. I don't know what the hell happened. It's
I
all
know you
good. I'm gonna
almost
get it.
look light
You
skinned.
see me, huh? Hey, look, I ain't say that light skin face. You got I gotta get like y'all light skin brothers. You gotta yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So today is a big one because this weekend, this Sunday, it got ugly.
They
It got
got real
ugly.
ugly, real fast.
It got ugly.
Yeah.
So we got to talk about the Niners losing McCaffrey, losing
Ooh,
Debo. We don't know how long that's going to be yet. We also got to talk about the Eagles losing
that was
yesterday.
crazy. That
That
was
was
crazy.
crazy. That was crazy. Also, who else lost yesterday? The Raiders won yesterday. They finally hit, and your boy Daniels is actually undefeated against Belichick. How about them? How about them? Let's go Raider
Nasty.
gang. So
Hey, that's
I
nasty.
didn't. So your New Orleans boys,
We went back
what
in
they?
time. That was just to remind everybody, we could do that every now and
What's that?
then. Throw the game
Yeah,
away.
I want to hear you say it. Not me. Not me. Not me. But yeah, it was a big weekend. So first off, I want to talk about this Niners game. So everybody been talking about Brock Purdy this, Brock Purdy that. He might be top five in the MVP, might be top three, blah blah
Yeah,
blah. So we seen after he lost Christian, he had an opportunity to show his medal. What do you think of his game? Do you think he's still up there? Do you think that drive was worth keeping them still in the conversation? Do you think? I think he had a terrible game overall, but he did complete that last drive. What you think of Brock so far?
honestly, bro, I like him. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I think he did pretty good with all the injuries, everything that happened. I mean, he held his own as much as he can, but there's just one game. I can't just put him on that down spiral. You're just gonna see how healthy the team gonna stay. You see what
Well,
I'm
see,
saying?
the reason why I bring it up is because everybody was saying he hadn't yet faced no adversity yet. So this is his first time when he played. He played in number one defense. It's ugly weather. You know what I'm saying? Um, lost some of his players. I give him the fact. Like I said, I keep going back to that last drive because if they kick that field goal and they win, we're having a whole different conversation. He
Right.
still had a bad. He still had a bad game, but nobody would be focused on the overall game. Everybody be focused on the last drive and the fact that he got him down there to score the field goal. So to be honest, he got outplayed by a third string quarterback. If we're gonna be, real, dude played pretty dang good to be coming off, what I'm saying, third string and to be playing against the Niners defense that just did what they did to Dak, and you let a third string keep them in the game to win it. Like
Right.
that's crazy. That's crazy. So what? So you think that Niners defense is for real, or was this uh, one of them call them slipping like nice? Are they for real, or did they just get caught slipping?
They got caught slipping.
You think so?
I mean, you gotta look at it. They got a two-headed monster. I mean, one could go. They got two running backs. They could go to receiver. So I think that not only makes their defense look immaculate because you can run the ball all day.
Mm-hmm.
So you play defense on offense when you can move the ball like that. So they
Yeah.
defense for real. So now the question gonna be is which running backs gonna? I mean, somebody gonna have to sit out. They both questionable. Debo shoulder, McCaffrey ribs. We got to
Mm-hmm.
see what what I'm saying with the MR, what they're gonna say about him.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, the defense straight, but the way they can run the ball, but that made
Mm-hmm.
the defense look outstanding. That's something like Alabama. You know what I mean? Like the way they
Yeah.
run the
Yeah.
ball, it's defense on offense. I control the clock.
Yeah. That's real. You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying about that. Well, I also want to talk about this Cleveland defense, man.
That was
Number
crazy.
one, they got the least amount of points in the first 6 games of the season
I
in
ain't
40 years.
see that.
They number one across the board. Are
I
they
didn't
for
see
real?
that, man.
Are they for real? Because a lot of people was yelling that they played some bad teams. So
I didn't see that, bro. I didn't. I mean, I get it that everybody's hurt, but I didn't see that, man. I mean, that's hard to speak on because it's the Browns.
yeah. But that's the other reason why you speak on it, because it is the
It's
Browns.
the
They got the number
Browns.
one. But to me, it shines a light on Deshaun, being that you got the number one defense and y'all record is what it is, and you getting paid $250 million guaranteed dang near, and you got the number one defense and your team is barely 500. Like, that's
Then he
crazy.
loses his job though. After
No,
this man just won. This man just beat his third string. Just beat the Niners.
I mean, check this out. If I'm paying you damn near $300 million, I don't care if you have 50 bad games. You're gonna play this contract.
I think they gonna find they got a clause in it somewhere, man.
Forget that. Like, I'm sure because they gave him guaranteed money. They gave him over 200 guaranteed. So
That's tough.
you
I
gotta
forgot
play.
about that contract. That's tough.
You gotta play. But like,
Man, my ankle hurt every day. Every time I come in, I think my shoulder hurt.
Check this out though. See, to me, like, those contracts put a burden on you.
It does.
They put a monkey on your back, because it's like, now you gotta show and prove. And then he coming off that scandal he went through. So now you just went through the scandal, and we just gave you a bucket full of money. And now we just, what I'm saying, you come back in the middle of the season, and then you come back this next season, and it's like, he's looking at regular. Do you think it's pressure, or you think this is just what his game gonna be? You think
That's
it's
what
the
his
pressure?
game be, man. I don't think he got pressure on him. The pressure.
You think he trash for
I ain't
real?
gonna say he trash. I just think he in for the money now.
You think so?
I'm at the Browns, bro. I'm at the Browns and got paid. I ain't worried about winning.
This is an argument me and my brother was having on the other show about, people getting paid and just kicking back and not,
I'm at the Browns,
appreciating the fact that you're in a position that millions of people want to be in, even though you're getting paid to do it. Like, it's a dudes that pay for $100 just to be in that spotlight. Like,
that's
you
true.
know what I mean? So, that kind of stuff, it agitates me. It really, really does, to hear that, I got my $200 million, so I'm gonna kick back to this contract. And then when it's my contract year, all of a sudden I'm gonna have 3,000 yards to make y'all want to re-sign me.
Hey, look, I gotta get my stats up.
And Cleveland gonna be like, those first 2 years suck, but this last year, what's the cap right now? 500.
Hey, that cap crazy. What you got?
5. Like, for real, just give it a 5. He had 3,000 yards last year. Forget the other 2 years. Like, for real.
Hey.
Why the contract ain't written up yet? Like, for real. That's what they're gonna be talking like. 3,000 yards. Did you see it?
You saw that?
4,000, and then he had 10 rushing touchdowns. Give him 5. It is. Look, to get that kind of money, you gotta be Mahomes. Like, I don't care what anybody say. If you ain't putting up Patrick Mahomes numbers, if you ain't going to the AFC championship every year, I don't want to hear nothing over 100, because I know it's like a certain number you got to pay quarterbacks, but it would be the least number I can give them until what I'm saying, until you give me like Dak and Burrow and all these dudes.
Ain't
like,
that worth that much now?
Hell no. What? Jerry Jones should have slapped himself twice for that. What?
That's ain't gonna put it up. Ain't he playing tonight, huh?
I didn't think, yeah. We're gonna talk about it. I didn't think that he was gonna be stupid enough to do it twice. You see what Zeke did to him? Zeke did the same thing. I'm going to Cabo and I'm getting fat. I don't know what you talking about. Finna go slap me up a few chicks. No disrespect to the chicks. Y'all in trouble with that? Finna go get
eat
fat
it up, baby.
Cabo and eat, come back all out of shape. Gonna try to play my way into shape during the whatchamacallit and actually start decreasing my yards every year I got paid. Like what? That's what we do. That's what we do. How you get paid and get worse? I don't understand. But anyway, though, on to the next game. On to the next game. Let's talk about them Raiders.
Oh boy, love them. Boy, y'all love the Raiders, huh?
We beat Belichick. It ain't no big thing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to talk about them too long. But I am proud of the fact that, you know, we fought through it. We known for throwing away games, just going, here, take the game. We don't want it.
Facts.
You know, we known for that. You know, it's like, we don't even want this. You know, y'all can have this win. So for us to pull it out and against the Patriots, you know, our known nemesis, this is like one of the main reasons why I talk about it, is because, you know, we hate the Patriots. You know what I mean? They literally pulled a book out the dirt and made a call that ruined our whole little ride with the Raiders. You know what I mean? So I have no love for the Patriots at all. I was so happy to see Tom leave and watch Belichick just pew 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 do the Price is Right.
Yeah.
Like,
you don't think he'll ever shake back?
Hell no. But nobody want to play for that old man. Are you crazy? You the type of dude to make you run it 10 times even though you got it right the first 8. Like, no. Nobody want to play. The Patriot way was the Tom Brady way. I don't care what anybody say. You can't win without a great quarterback. It ain't been a coach in history, except for maybe one, and that was the Baltimore Ravens, that had a coach had a quarterback that was super trash and won a Super Bowl. Well, I mean, if you count Eli, all right.
Man, Eli one of the top 10 in passing of all time, man.
Man. Will.
Hey, the stats
so, and he like all-time interceptions too, though.
The stats there.
Yeah, okay. So
you got 2 rings.
Didn't he have a year where he had like the most interceptions ever? Like that's some crazy crap. He did like the most interceptions in 2 games. Like that dude is all right. He living off his brother's name straight up. He living off that name.
But he won one before his brother though.
That one he won against the Patriots was luck. You know, he tossed that thing up and prayed to God. Prayed to God. I'm happy though because he beat the Patriots. So that's the only reason why I give him some love.
I got you.
Them scrub. But the game was a good game. Mac is trash. We just gonna face it.
Yeah, Mac. Yeah.
Mac trash. You know what? One of them catches could have been caught. That whatchamacallit dropped, that one he had, and it literally hit him in the hands, and he flippity-flopped it like right off his hands. That we would have lost the game. That was one of the moments where we were going, here, y'all want to win? Here you go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Leave 2 men on them and let them get open anyway, you idiots. Like, let's put 2 guys on them and let them get open. All right, let's do it. Like, they threw that jump I thought he caught it because I was like, it's the Raiders. They caught it.
They won't give him that. They weren't gonna give him that like that. They weren't gonna give it to him.
Just saying though, shit, they almost did, but we pulled it out. 19-17. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Raiders win the game. But did not know. I did not.
No, go ahead.
No, I did
go ahead.
not know that he had been undefeated against Belichick, and since he's been a coach outside the Patriots, I didn't know Josh McDaniels had beat him in Denver, and he beat him 2 times with Oakland.
Yeah,
I did not know that. But go ahead, what you was about to say?
No, I was just about to say, man, how you feel about Jimmy though? You think Jimmy could go deep in the playoffs for y'all? He can take y'all deep?
Man, Jimmy. He is what is Samuel character on that movie? He Mr. Glass. That's he is. You touch Jimmy like this. I broke my neck. You can't put fingers on me. You can't do that. Like, like seriously. Like seriously. What you think of Jimmy?
It wasn't a bad game. I mean, one TD, one INT. I mean, it
But
wasn't
he
too
was
bad.
out at
Yeah,
halftime though.
that's a normal
Or how
Jimmy
it go
though.
for when they signed him, hey, when he was signing his contract, he was like, oh, my ankle, my ankle, my ankle.
That man kind of cramping his throwing here. Now he was
yeah. I'm out for the first week. You know what I'm saying? That's Jimmy. He can't do nothing.
Yeah, no, let's do it different.
Yeah. Okay. So now, let's talk about the New Orleans Saints, man. We was singing Who They last week. What happened, butter?
Say, bro. So,
Talk to me, dog.
hey, bro.
You on the couch? You on the couch right now?
I feel like, bro.
Couch.
I feel like Carl went back to the Raiders call for that moment, man.
Oh, you gonna blame it? That's dirty. You gonna bring it back around to us it being our fault, right?
Yeah, you gotta twist it around. You gotta blame somebody else, man. That's all Raiders' fault, man.
That's the Raiders' fault.
That's all the Raiders' fault, man. I did not see that coming. Not from Houston at all. But Houston played a good game.
What? See, and you from well, no, Texas, the South. But
man, you didn't see that. You know,
CJ be balling. I didn't really get a chance to see the game like I wanted to, but I watched the highlights. That boy CJ different, dude. He actually might have some stank on it, man.
I'm with you. I'm with you, bro. It just what's crazy. I'm talking that Carr had a good game though, bro. I mean, Buddy had a 300 bills.
Yeah.
130, 190.
Mm-hmm. He can't, man, with the weapons he got, he can't lose.
He's trying to move it around too, but
it's just not his fault though either though.
He got
that defense gotta step up, man.
We already know our defense ain't never been like our forte like that. You know what I mean? Especially when we got a high-powered offense. That means he got to find his target, his number one target, and kind of ride it out. You know what I mean? Like, we go back and look at, as you said, great quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. Your number one target is going to win the game for you. You see what I'm saying? No matter at the end of the rope, even when we go back to what's the name? The Chiefs, quarterback of the Chiefs. He with Tyreek Hill. Pat was looking for Tyreek. Now he looking for Kelsey. Tom Brady. He was looking for every slot receiver he had. They was all great. Even Deion Branch retired, came back, went to the Patriots, and still won a ring. They looked for their main targets. He got to understand that he has to look for that target right there. Again, he had a good game to me. You just got to break it down and find your target. Yeah. And y'all got to be on one accord. That's how it's going to win, because our defense is going to get more points. That's just
and he's capable. And he's very capable of doing it because he did it with Dante.
That's what I'm saying.
Or Devontae.
Yeah, Devontae Adams. So you got Mike Thomas. I mean, you got a lot of weapons. Yeah. This might be the most weapons you'd have had.
I like that. How you say Oliveira?
Yeah, Oliveira. Nice.
I like him, man. That dude, him and Garrett Wilson, they came out, man. Them dudes is raw. I like them dudes. Definitely like them dudes. So, New York almost beat Buffalo. Wait a minute. Hold on. The refs yesterday were horrible.
I wanted to turn that game off, man.
Refs were horrible. Jesus
I wanted to turn that game off, bro.
Like, how many? I think like 3 of the 4 games I got to watch. The games got decided by PIs and stuff like that. Like, and then the one they didn't call last night in the Giants game, when Waller went up with his arm, you can clearly see his left arm is stuck, looking like the dude from a Scary Movie. Get my small hand. He looking like him, and he tried to lift it up with. He tried to lift it up with the other one that couldn't catch it.
Hey, bro. So I got this question. I always like to ask this question. So you think the refs really get paid to help predict the games?
Yes. Especially in the playoffs. NBA blew it up. They blew it up for everybody. They blew it up. I think refs have certain teams that they, that the NFL kind of like push to be in the forefront a little bit. I do think it's a little bit of that in there. I could be wrong,
I'm not
but
gonna disagree with you because y'all love talking about y'all golden boy Tom,
well,
and Tom has been against a lot of controversial situations.
But so
I
with the
would
Raiders
say
thing is
I know
different,
4, but 3 for definitely.
But the Raiders thing is different with the Tom thing because it's well known that the NFL had it out for the Raiders since the Al Davis merger thing when he didn't want to merge and then he went to LA. Like everybody knew across the world that the NFL had it out for the Raiders. Like it was certain calls that you was like only the Raiders can get that. Only the Raiders would get that phantom call. Like, and then that fumble that fumble that Charles Woodson got on Tom Brady was a clear indicator.
Them boys pull out the 1962 rule book.
No, they're not. They pulled that book out and went. It had one of the like chastity lock things where you had, how remember the old suitcases where you hit the buttons on the side and the thing flip up like that.
Chapter 2, page 7.
No, that book is one of them books. Soon as you about to touch it, you hear somebody in the background, "Don't touch." It was like they pulled that book out. They pulled that book out. They're trying to be like, no, the Raiders must lose. That's what it was like the book, and it's like the book of the Raiders. Like, the calls, we can get away with calling on the Raiders. That was that book. And it's the black book, too, actually.
Yeah.
It's actually black with a big ass R on it, and it's just for us. So, it's good, though. But that call was terrible last night. The game was good and bad at the same time. I like them kind of games, some games where it's not a lot of points, it's a lot of hitting and down and gritty, and it comes down to whoever got the ball last. Even though one team's better, the team that's not as good is still right there with them because they came and met them at the peak. I love them type of games. I felt like the Giants came with Saquon definitely came out like I don't care who y'all gonna be whoever the Bills, Chills, Thrills, I don't care.
And they still don't want to pay him. That's crazy.
Well, man, the running back market, man, that's a subject we're going to have to talk about one day, just like straight up, because that running back market thing that they got going on, that's so unfair.
Definitely.
You can ride a dude out, and just because Zeke went to Cabo, now we don't get paid as much as they should or what they worth. That is so unfair, man, because some of these dudes is really worth $100 million. 150. Some of them are really are like like the McCaffreys. Even though McCaffrey injury prone, man, and everybody keep forgetting that. Like it's like everybody talk about McCaffrey MVP and offensive player. Yeah, can he make it through a damn season? Like so that's his main thing. But yeah, it's the fact that they scaled down the pay grade for the running backs just because of what Zeke did. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Right. You know what I mean? That was something I think that the uppers. What is the NFLPA or whatever it is that discuss some type of things to make rules help the players get things done, and so I gotta look up all this stuff. I'm stop assuming what these alphabets is and find out what they are for real.
You got to say them, man. I started about to say the alphabet song on you. So I didn't know. Look, I'm over there like, yeah.
Yeah, he like, yeah, whatever he said. Yeah. So, okay. Is there any other game you want to talk about before we get into tonight's game?
Nah, man. I mean, all I want to say is, man, Sierra, go sit down. Let this man play football.
Who?
Sierra, go sit down. Let that man play football, man. You got that man stressed out, having babies, and he can't play football, bro.
Who?
Come on, man. What is for the Denver's quarterback, man? Yeah. Sierra.
Russell.
Yeah, Sierra. Let Russell.
Sierra.
Russell was a
Wilson.
good boy.
Sierra Wilson.
You taking that man's soul over there.
He's dirty.
Hey, Russell having kid after kid. Sierra ain't playing. Them cookies on the jaw, boy.
Them goodies is got that boy gone. He forgot how to play. You know what I'm saying? He put them dance moves on that fool. Got a quarterback. He over there. He like, you know what I'm saying? No, check this out. He was done when he went there.
That's true.
He might be the definition of another guy who's just trying to play out these last, I'm a quarterback and I can get $100 million, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me play these last couple of years out so I can take care of all these babies I'm finna make with this fine-ass female I got. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, because, like, and not to mention is Denver is, like, on a fire sale right now. They're getting rid of all their players. So that pretty much is like the writing on the wall right there. Like, they like, you know what I mean? We're going to call this the season. Sean Payton, like, I know when I'm about to get my butt kicked. So we just going to get rid of all the dudes that we're playing, and we're pretty much going to start over. Good thing for Russell, though, is that him and Sean Payton have a good relationship.
Yeah.
So that works out in Russell's favor. You know what I mean? So you don't really have to worry about being benched at least for another year, maybe. Like, because, actually, he's not playing bad, but he's not playing great, but he's not playing terrible either. Like, you know what I mean? So with Sean Payton, he's just his first year. He has the patience. They invested a lot of money into Russell. So this is what he's stuck with, And so you just got to find – I think they need to move the pocket more because that's Russell's game. They don't have no running. He's always known to have a good, strong running back behind him. They don't have that, It's just certain things that certain quarterbacks got to have to be who they are. You know what I mean? And when you put them in these situations where everything is on them and they got to win the game, and they ain't really had to be that dude because regardless of what anybody say, Russell had the Legion of Boom on the other side. Or he always had a top 15 or some defense on the other side. And then he always had a number one receiver, and he always had pretty much a good running back. So now you put him in a position where he has none of those things, and you get to see what this play. Not to mention he's old too. In NFL years, he's old as dirt. So you know what I mean. That's just how it goes, But Sierra putting that thing on that boy. That boy over there, he over there. Sierra. Yes, Sierra 15. Sierra 22.
I really gotta talk about this game, man.
All right. Okay. So, Chargers, Cowboys. Who you got?
Chargers.
Wait. Before we get there, the Raiders won. I won. We're gonna have to figure out something, some type of wager or something. We gotta go on these games. We're gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But I got last game. You know what I'm saying? Raiders won. So since I won, I'm gonna give you the first pick. So who you got?
Chargers all day, baby.
Okay. Well,
Chargers by 7.
I was going shamefully pick Dallas. Because I like their colors.
Chargers by 7.
Chargers by 7. All right, I got Cowboys by 14.
Ooh.
It's going to be 28-14.
Ooh,
No,
I got
31-17. That's what I'm gonna put. 31-17.
I got 21-13.
21-13. Okay.
I
Well,
know that ain't
man.
7, but I'm if they hit the field goal, it'll be 7. So that's what I'm going with.
Okay. Well, bruh, that's our 30. We appreciate everybody for showing up, man. I'm Jay Dimes. It's my homeboy Will, man, and you've been intercepted. We'll catch you next week, 4 o'clock. Every Monday, check us out on YouTube, on my Leave It on the Court channel that I share with my brother. Also, check it out on the what?
Oh, BBM Squad, man. We're going to be on there, man. We're going to have it rocking on there as well.
Okay, so make sure you check us out on those platforms. Also, of course, on IG, because that's what we on, and on TikTok.
Yeah.
We share our little takes and our shorts on there. One love for everybody that showed up. Until next Monday, we out.